Hey guys, it's Paula here. I'm having to remake this video because yesterday I couldn't upload my video because my computer was pretty much just messing up and kept freezing. So I apologise for not loading my video up yesterday. Also, got some news for the channel. Annie, who obviously you would see on a Tuesday, can't post for a while. Not quite sure how long, but we'll be having a filler replacing her for a little while. So be nice to the new filler. And yeah, hopefully we'll get back sometime soon. So I'm just going to crack on with the questions for this week, because this week we're talking friends and family. And our first question this week is, are any of your friends or family religious? And did it affect you in the way that you approached telling them that you were gay or part of the LGBT community? I'm quite lucky because none of my family are like religious. Like my mum says she is, but she doesn't practice it at all. So yeah, like I was pretty lucky. It didn't really affect me in terms of family. I think if they were religious, I probably would have waited until I was financially dependent on myself rather than them. Just because then if they did kick me out, I can pretty much afford to live by myself. So, but it's bad. In terms of friends, I do have a couple who are religious, some strongly religious, some just generally like religious, and I don't think I told them, like the ones who were strongly religious, that I was gay. It pretty much, they found out through word of mouth. So yeah, I think they didn't really have much to say on it. They didn't preach to me or anything like that, which is quite good, and I respect them for all that. So yeah, it's not really affecting me very much, but it does affect some people, and I know it can be hard to deal with. So anybody who's dealing with it, then if you've got any questions, let us know, and we'll try and help you out if we can. And I kind of feel for those who do have to deal with that sort of thing as well. Second question is, did they react in the way you thought they would, like friends and family, when you tell them that you were gay? Not really. Family just didn't really say much about it. Like I thought they would have more questions, but they didn't really have any at all, which was really weird. Friends, some friends have had questions and I've been happy to answer them, and some I've had really random things and I've had to explain. Well, I didn't really have to explain it, but I had to sort of generally do the concept of how two women have sex, which was a little bit weird, and something which I think if you don't know, then you know you're pretty stupid. It's pretty much everything else. But yeah, they were all positive, which I thought was amazing. I thought I would have some negativity, but it's not had it yet, so it's awesome for me. Third question we have, has coming out affected the amount of LGBT members you're friends with? Before I was gay, I was friends with people who were in the closet, and like at the time I kind of pretty much knew they were gay, but I didn't have any confirmation. Then I came out, and then they came out, and like the number of LGBT members that I'm friends with hasn't really changed much. I have made like probably a handful more LGBT friends, but I haven't purposely gone out my way to make friends with like people in the LGBT community. I don't feel the need to have to force any friendships or seek friendships. I'm happy with the friends I've got. Yeah, the majority are straight, but you know, I'm not going to hold that against them, am I? Yeah, question 5 I think we're on. No, question 4. How important is it for you to have both your family and friends support? Obviously it's a big deal, support. For me, more so for my family, because at the end of the day, friends come and go, but your family always stay. Well, that's what I believe anyway. And you can't change your family, whereas friends can change all the time, you know. So having the support of your family is a big deal. It's great to have support from both of them, but it's not always the case. You always do run into one or two people who have issues with it, and you kind of have to explain yourself to them, which is a bit stupid sometimes, because I don't feel the need to explain myself to people, and I don't feel the need that I have to defend who I am. It's just, if they don't accept it, they don't accept it. So if I had family members who didn't accept it, I don't quite know what I'd do. I do have like an auntie who is really religious, and she doesn't know, but I've not spoke to her for like years, so it's not a big deal for me. And last and final question, I've had quite a few this week. Do you think there's such a thing as a gaydar, and how good or bad is yours? Yes, I do think there is such a thing as a gaydar. I don't think that when you come out it kind of like immediately switches on and that sort of thing. But I do think that gaydar is something that when you do come out and you're more comfortable with who you are, you just kind of notice more things about people in the LGBT community, whether it's stereotypical things or whether you pick up more body language and stuff like that, to help you recognise more people in the community. Like if you're walking down the street and you thought, oh, she's cute, but is she gay or not? It's kind of, yeah, stuff to help you recognise. I think mine is pretty good. More so with men, which is quite bad really. Like I can tell a gay guy from like a mile away normally, regardless of whether they're like a really camp gay guy or or like a pretty straight looking gay guy and straight in the way he carries himself and stuff like that. I'm not normally pretty good at pinpointing them. Women, however, is a different story. I kind of am more attracted to the feminine, like women, so I do find myself attracted to straight women sometimes. It's annoying, if anything, and it's kind of hard to distinguish between feminine lesbians and like straight women. Like there is like a kind of a grey area, I think, because there are some who are bi-curious, and it's hard. It's a whole different area in itself. So yeah, I'm not great at pinpointing women, but you know, who is? I think I need more experience in that, to be honest. But yeah, that is the questions for this week. If you have any questions or any topics you want to talk about, then Formspringers, the link is just there. Put it there for you. Yeah, Formspringers guys, and comment on our page, on our videos, subscribe, rate, everything. I'm going to go and leave you for now. I will see you next Monday, and have a good week, guys.